And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Fenerbahce facing RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Theo Hernandez. Of options. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Janssen. De Jong. Intercepted effortlessly. Promising sequence. And it's with Isaac. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Can they forge ahead? Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the ball in that manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion, he can't quite pull it off. Just didn't hit it cleanly enough.
Zinedine Zidane. Pedro Neto. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. David. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Rodrigo de Paul. Ryan Cherki. Zinedine Zidane. Rafael Leao. Here's Isaac. Cherki. David. Out of play and a Leipzig throw-in coming up. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Frankie de Jong, Jonathan David. Difficult to stop him. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ryan Cherki. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Rafael Leao. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Schulman. Morten Schulman. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Isaac. Tremendously strong in the tackle. De Paul. Theo Hernandez. Isaac. Rafael Leao. And that is how to beat your opponent. Well, in there to tidy up. Janssen. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Rafael Leao. He has teammates around him. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Jong. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Teo Hernandez. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report. Defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Rodri. Here's Isaac. Van Basten. David. Really inventive stuff from Real here. David. And he was in the right place to intercept. Van Basten. Mendy. Frankie de Jong. Leipzig couldn't keep it. David. Real Madrid regaining possession. Must take the lead here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Mendy. Good run, very much in control of the situation. This could square the game, and a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Here's Eto. De Paul. Frankie de Jong. Rodrigo de Paul. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Van Basten. And Leipzig regaining possession. Rodri. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Mendy. Onto de Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Morten Hjulman. Rodrigo de Paul. Alexander-Arnold. Cherki. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! Well, 2-1 it is here. Isaac. Possession one. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. De Paul. Read it well. Jonathan David. Rodri. Schweinsteiger. Van Basten. Regained possession. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. De Paul. Well, nearing the end of the game, and Leipzig are almost there.
Well, they should have had this wrapped up long ago. Some of their football has been excellent, but they're going to need to be resilient in these final few minutes to get their much-deserved victory.
Ryan Cherki. Jonathan David. Straight forward for the keeper. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what their fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's RB Leipzig versus the Netherlands.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Schulman, De Paul, really getting stuck in. Alexander-Arnold, Morten Hjulman, Rodrigo De Paul, De Jong, good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? And out of play for a Leipzig throw-in. Morten Hjulman. No panic, just passing. Can they forge ahead? And the keeper there to deal with it. Müller. Now with Müller. The pressure was high and they could be in here. And just offside, but by a whisker, my goodness. Gullit. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. De Jong. Rodrigo De Paul. Müller. Ronald Koeman. Schulman. Ryan Cherki. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Müller. Promising attack this, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face.
Well, as you can see, he has to get rid of that quicker. That's a poor mistake from the keeper.
And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Koeman. Cherki. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Leon Goretzka not getting anxious when they have the ball. Cherki, De Paul. It did look on for them, but not to be. Jonathan David, Rodrigo De Paul. Good work from the Netherlands to win back possession. Now, what can they do from here? But they took care of the situation defensively. Müller. Frankie de Jong. Ryan Cherki. Jonathan David. Just the challenge that was required. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Frankie de Jong. And the ball back with the Netherlands now. De Jong. David. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Goretzka. Well, with the second half drawing to a close, Leipzig know full well they've got to do better.
Well, I think their forward player's been poor today. They've not had enough movement from the front players, and the midfield have been too safe with their passing. Unless that changes in these final few moments, they'll get nothing from this game.
And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford to...
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Bellingham. De Jong. Koeman on the ball. Well, high marks for that pass. Opportunity here. Nicely saved. Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Can he put them in front? Cleared away comprehensively. Ryan Cherki. And possession lost by Leipzig. And Leipzig in a position of menace. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Enzo Francescoli. Socrates. Bellingham. Now with Ginola. And that'll be a Leipzig throw-in. David. Cherki. Lucio. Kaká. And easily intercepted. Socrates. Stoichkov. And it's with Hristos Stoichkov. And it's with Socrates. Stoichkov. Spot on with that tackle. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Cherki. Might really be able to trouble them here. Kaká. The first half here comes to an end. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Ginola. Enzo Francescoli. Frankie de Jong. Jonathan David. And a good, might be a chance here. Well, what a stop that was. Francescoli. Stoichkov. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. No, high quality defending. Stoichkov on the ball. Mendy. Frankie de Jong. On to David. De Paul. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Kaká. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. And Koeman with the clearance. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. David. De Jong. Forward they go, chasing the game. De Jong. Fine challenge from Lucio. Stoichkov. And we will have just one additional minute. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Barcelona versus RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Jonathan David. Oh, in with a chance! Still a chance! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. Well, Barcelona get things going again. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. And that'll be a Barca throw. Said Al-Owairan. On to De Jong. Now with De Jong. Del Piero. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. This could level it. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Ryan Cherki. Rodrigo de Paul. Mendy. De Paul. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Safe, but still a chance. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Zinedine Zidane. And they need to get tighter here. And just losing control of the ball. And it will be a throw-in. David. Zinedine Zidane. Barcelona, free kick. It'll be here. Al-Owairan. Harry Maguire now. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. But they took care of the situation defensively. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Müller. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. So the ball is running again at 2-2. That is that for the first half here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Morten Hjulman. David. Müller. Might be onto something with that ball. In with a chance. Frankie de Jong. Cherki. Said Al-Owairan. Mendy. David. And into the last 30 minutes now. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Composed and patient passing. Müller. Del Piero. Now in a more than decent position. Well, is it going to be a productive moment for Barcelona? Corner. Cherki. On to David. Possession 1. And a throw in here for Leipzig. So a personnel change then. De Paul. Ryan Cherki. Time running out, but they could yet win it. But really sticking to their task defensively.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Not out of the woods yet. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's RB Leipzig versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Koeman. Mendy has it. Koeman on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Cherki. And support available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Francescoli. Messi. Pirlo. Francescoli. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Pedri. David. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. A fine reading of the situation. Alexander-Arnold. Ryan Cherki. De Paul. And teammates to play it to. Great opportunity. Can they stop it going in? Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And danger averted. Well read. David. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, what an opportunity. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. And time for the change now. Well cleared away by Lucio. Must take the lead here. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? That is that for the first half here. So away they go again, and work to do for Barcelona in this second half. Ronaldo. Determined defending. Cherki. On to David. Opportunity it is. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Ronaldo. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. It might still be problematic. Nico Schlotterbeck. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. De Jong. Schulman. On to De Jong. Mendy has it. And into the last 20 minutes. No nonsense clearance. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Messi. Andrea Pirlo. Promising move from Barcelona. Oh, great defending.
Well, it's been a really tight battle out there, and these Leipzig fans are doing everything they can to drive their team over the line. What a finish we have here.
David. Another great challenge. Free kick here. And the keeper had the measure of that one. Lionel Messi. And the referee is going to add on, and he's through here. Timely intervention. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Poland versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Ryan Cherki. Jonathan David. Cherki. Must be! And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Zirkzee. Verdonk. Joshua Zirkzee. David. Ryan Cherki. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Eliano Reinders. Perisic with the ball. Ivan Perisic not showing good patience. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. But now it is going to be a free kick after the second infringement. It could be up for grabs. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Pressing like that will help the cause. David. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Genuine chance. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Toure. And on to Toure. Reinders. Good work from Leipzig to win it back. Good work from Poland to win back possession. Joshua Zirkzee. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Now the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So a personnel change then. Well, the second half underway, and it really was a big statement made by Leipzig in the first half. Will there be a response in the second? De Paul. Now with De Jong. And cleared away. David. Joshua Zirkzee plays with a positional sense that is second to none. So half an hour remaining. And Poland with the ball once more. Ivan Perisic. Gullit. Determined defending. Rodrigo de Paul. Toure. Ruud Gullit. And very deftly cut out. Ivan Perisic. Joshua Zirkzee. Toure. Leipzig come away with it. Well, nearing the end here, and a story of Leipzig bossing this game.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Gullit. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Liverpool facing RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Frankie de Jong. And that was a very fine read. Promising pass. De Paul. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Now with Alisson. Isak. Ryan Cherki. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted. Can they forge ahead? Oh, well, I think it's fair to say he really should have been able to give the keeper a test from there. Walker. Must be. Can they keep it out? Sound piece of defending. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Rodri. Isak. David. Morten Hjulman. It's a neat move, a routine save. And a throw-in it's going to be. De Jong. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Cucurella, Anthony Gordon. Bruno Fernandes has it. Isak. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. Are showing good vision. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ronald Koeman. Cherki. On to De Jong. Well, the attack looks promising. Gordon. Bruno Fernandes. On to Messi. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And a chance for the lead. Oh, great defending. Jonathan David. Cherki. Rodri. Isaac. Gordon. Happy to shoot. Well, this won't hurt the Liverpool cause. Corner awarded as they attempt to nudge in front. And a decent save, full credit. Jonathan David. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, not the best clearance. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
David. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top, and Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Colo Colo.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What?
Oh, surely. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Jonathan David. De Paul. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo De Paul. Cherki. Plenty of options. And a very good challenge. Erling Haaland. De Paul. Cherki. Yaya Toure. Jamal Musiala. And on to Toure. Taken away from Son. Jamal Musiala. And a really good diving stop. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Maicon. Verdonk. McAllister. Zegrova has it. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there. Free kick. Zegrova. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Musiala. Not the pass he had in mind. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. De Jong. Mendy has it. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Frankie de Jong. Oh, he's given it away. And he clears the danger. Jonathan David. David. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Really vital interception. He fancies it. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Verdonk. Now Son. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Ryan Cherki. Maicon. Alexis McAllister. On to Holland. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Still not clear. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, it's been a really tight battle out there, and these Leipzig fans are doing everything they can to drive their team over the line. What a finish we have here.
Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Son. Holland. Now Son. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Well, he's given us away. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Jonathan David. Al-Owairan. Martinez. Real chance. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Alexander-Arnold. Cherki. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Well cut out by Hamšík. Cherki. Courtois. It's with Joao Cancelo. Kylian Mbappe. Al-Owairan. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Frankie de Jong. Cherki. Is this the moment? And it's come off the keeper. Well, it still could be dangerous. Not a time for cool heads. Went in strongly to win the ball. Cherki. And Real come away with it. Al-Owairan. And as the play it goes, throw in coming up here. Frankie de Jong. Ryan Cherki. De Jong. Cherki. On to David. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Well, very effective play in possession. Ryan Cherki. Well, it could be on for him here. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. Substitution for Real Madrid. Hadji. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Kaká. And it's with Hadji. Plenty of support here. Hadji. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Cherki. Given away by Real Madrid. And in with a chance. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, as you can see, that's a great bit of skill. He times this so sweetly. What a good goal that is.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Joao Cancelo is with Vinicius Junior. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. De Jong. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Perfect challenge. Leipzig have possession again.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Individual brilliance. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.